Ah, good evening. I thought I'd pop along. I was a bit miserable the last vlog, video, vlog, whatever you call it, because I was very tired. Um, I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be taking it easier. Difficult to do, really, when you've been sort of saying, I want to get on with it, get on with it. I want to do this, I want to do that. I want to get it done today, not tomorrow. I want it done yesterday. Uh, I always used to rush rush everywhere as well. I couldn't sort of go out. Supposing I was going out the door and I was going to go round to the shed, I couldn't just leisurely walk round there. I had to dash. I don't know why. It was mad. I had to go really fast, get it done, and I do that with everything. And I must walk a hell of a long way every day. Apart from the fact that I walk near, you know, um, I've got the workshop which is adjoining the wagon here, so I go along the veranda, round the corner into the workshop. Then I've got the other where I used to keep the tractor, which is now turned into a storage workshop area. I've been working over there, and I'm in and out of my studio for stuff, and also got the little Harley shed over there, and I just wandering, to and fro. I don't keep. I'm working in the big shed. Oh, there's a light there that shouldn't be there. Can't make out where it's coming from. Lots of building work going on around here, and I think it's my son-in-law Lee just having a wander around with the dog, his dog. Um, I've got to do something about this beard. It's getting longer, but I'm at the stage now where I think, cut that off, and then I think, I don't want to cut it off because I spent all that time growing it. It's very unruly and requires shampooing every day to look good. Another thing that's not like me. Live on your own. Who am I trying to impress? Anyway, so I'm feeling a bit happier today. I have now painted the sidecar again. Um, I'll show you that another day. Maybe I'll even wait until it's on the bike. But it's black and white, but it's not quite as white as it was at the front, and I'm a little bit more happy with it. Um, the other thing is it looks too new now. The paint. I hate things. I don't know why. I don't like things to look too new. So I should probably age it a little bit, which will blend in with the bike a bit, same age as the bike. I looked at the bike today, and it's not actually black and white, the bike. It's sort of an off-white, whereas the paint I've used is a brilliant white. Anyway, that's something we'll get there eventually. What else did I do today? Oh, I was up very early, went for a walk with Mia, and then at 8:30 I went down to Andy's workshop to meet Dan. We were discussing nuts and bolts because I decided that. I didn't tell you. It took me 2 days to dismantle all the nuts and bolts I bought. 2 whole days. I'm not kidding. Hours and hours and hours. Um, Using heat, using bloody great big spanners, using all I could to try and. Some of them just did not want to undo some of those bolts. So I kid you not, maybe 16 hours just undoing bolts. I mean, that was quite knackering. Um, Where was I? I forgot. Silly old fool, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah. Anyway, so I've got that, and today, yeah, I went down to. I remembered. I've not got dementia. I always tell myself when I go, I can go from here into my workshop and forget what I went in the workshop for, and I think to myself, "Oh my God, you got dementia." But then I remember, so I could tell myself, "No, you haven't. You just a memory lapse." Where was I? Oh yeah, I went down to Andy's workshop, motorbike workshop, to meet Dan, one of the mechanics, who's going to be one of the mechanics there. We were discussing nuts and bolts because when I when I was undoing, which I said 2 days, when I was undoing all that stuff, the pressure I had to put, I thought this is not doing these nuts bolts any good. I didn't actually shear anything, but I just felt, well, I actually bent one bolt. I thought, no, these are not good enough. So anyway, we discussed what I had to get, and I went to get them. Luckily, there's a place nearby called Aaron Fasteners. It's so nearby here, in fact, that if I walk across that back field there and then another couple of 100 yards, I would be there at the place. It's a little industrial estate, which was handy. Um, when I got there, there was a notice saying no entry, and there's a barrier around the door, the little door where you go in, with all that, like it's like police tape. No entry, COVID rules and all that sort of stuff. And no, and there's a big sign, and it said, no, we do not measure stuff. Well, it didn't say it in that tone of voice, but the way that the sign made me think that's the sort of tone of voice it was meant to imply. So, oh God, what am I going to do now? Oh, and telephone orders only. So it's only, So I came back home thinking, what can I do? Because I didn't know the. Oh, that's not them. The nuts and bolts. I don't know. I just don't do metric, so I wasn't confident about describing them when I phoned up to order. But eventually, I did pluck up the courage to phone up. I thought, oh, I hope they'll be kind to me because they're obviously very nasty people with their horrible notices. Anyway, I got in touch, and the lady answered, "How can I help you?" and all that. I don't know if she said that exactly. I think she just said Aaron Fasteners. I said, "Oh yes, I'd like to order some nuts and bolts, please. What size would you like?" I'm not sure. What do you mean you're not sure? Well, I said I made some excuse about Dan. Dan hadn't been able to get there himself, and I told her a whole long diatribe of I did I, why I was an idiot and didn't know metric. And anyway, in the end, I think she thought, oh, he's fucking doolally. I better help. So anyway, in the end, she was very kind and helpful on the phone, and I explained. I was saying things like, "Oh, they've got to be 70 millimeters. No, 10 of them have got to be 60 millimeters long, but 30 millimeters of them has got to be unthreaded, and I need all nylock nuts." Anyway, we got there in the end, and I went to pick them up, and as I was going, I thought, "Oh my God, I didn't order the nylock nuts for these other 4 8 bolts I needed, which I'd got the bolts, but and I'd forgot to order. So when I got there, I rang the bell, stood back from the barrier, put me thing out like that. No, I didn't. No, I did that afterwards when the bloke came to the door with his mask on, looking very frightened. He opened the door a little bit. Honestly, some people. Some people are really scared of this COVID. I don't know why I'm not scared of it. Maybe I've had my 70 years and 10, and I'm just waiting for the inevitable. Anyway, let's not go there. Anyway, so he came, and I gave my name, and then the lady came, and oh, John. She was calling me John by then. Here's your order. And I said, oh, I wonder if you'd oblige me. I said, I've forgotten to order the nylon. I don't do measuring. We don't do measuring. There it says on the sign, we do not measure. I think they used to measure before COVID. So she turned from being a really helpful lady into a very determined lady who was determined not to measure. Reminded me of one of my girlfriends, actually. Oh dear, I shouldn't have said that. I do apologise. Yeah, so anyway, I got them. I got the main ones that we needed. Oh, and Dan said, get them in chrome to match the bike. I said, look, Dan, I don't really care if they're. Oh, he said they'll look much better with chrome. So I said I'd said to I need them chrome, and oh no, we haven't got chrome. So I just got ordinary metal bolts, zinc covered or something. So I got that, and then I came back, and I'd brought the chassis back with me from the workshop, and I rubbed all that down. And I painted that black. It looks better. So I did that. What else? Oh, and then I came in and had a cup of tea and fell asleep. I was absolutely exhausted. So I had a little kip, and then got woken up by Lee. Oh, George came in and said, I'll get you some firewood, Dad. And I've got firewood. It still gets chilly at night. God bless him. He got me some firewood. So I've got the fire going now. And then Lee came, said, do you want this steak? So he bought a big lump of steak that he'd had left over, and some mushrooms, and I had that tonight with chips. And that's about it, really. Just thought I'd pop in and say hello, because I was such a miserable old sod last time I made a video. So I'm feeling more positive. It's a bank holiday coming up Monday, so I don't think much will get done to the sidecar. Uh, the Perspex has arrived for the window, so tomorrow I think that's what I'll be doing. Putting the windows in. I would like to make an opening window at the front so Mia can stick her head out if she wants to, but I haven't quite got my head around how to do it. So that's another thing. And I've stuck the top opening is still there. I don't like it, so I don't like it, and eventually it will have to go, but for the moment it can stay. And that's about it. I think that's today's events. Yeah, now I'm going to watch Musty One, he's called. He's on YouTube, and he repairs stuff. He's bloody brilliant. I love watching it. It's just so calming. I've always liked machinery and stuff, but I've never actually considered myself to be very mechanical. I was thinking about it today, and I think perhaps it's because I never had the tools to do it, and never had the need when I was sort of married and being a husband and what have you. I don't know what I'm talking about now, I'm rambling. Anyway, thank you very much for looking in. I'll see you again soon, I hope, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. So take care. Take care of yourself and your family and your loved ones. So I'll say bye-bye for now, and I'm going to have a quiet smoke of my pipe while I watch, I think he's called Musty One. Watch him repairing a 1975 Honda or something like that. Bye bye for now. Bye.